What's up, guys? Kotabeartv back at again with another video. So today, guys, as you can see in the title, I have my brand new 2021 Polaris Matryx Assault 850 146, and we're going to be going over the brand new 7S digital display gauge that we have this year from Polaris. This gauge, I've actually been playing with it a little bit, so I want to give you guys a detailed overview of how to use the gauge. It's actually pretty simple. Everything works great. It's very, very high tech. It's just a great upgrade from Polaris. I can see this being probably the top gauge on the market for sure. But before we get into that, guys, I just want to say once again, thank you guys so much for all the support. It means a lot. If you haven't already, subscribe down below and like the video and share it with your friends, if to show them for the new VR1 or Matryx or anything with the 7S display, so they know exactly how to use it when it comes to time where the snow flies. But like I said, again, I appreciate all the support you guys have given me. Check out the link down below for Kubeckas Polaris, where I got this sled. They have a couple VR1s there right now. Like I said, the prices are gonna be a little higher because they were snow checks people backed out on. But other than that, let's get into today's video, guys. All right, so first thing, we get on it and we're gonna switch the key on, and it's gonna come up with a little cool effect right there, a little Polaris snowmobile. It was the Matryx. Gonna load up, ride command, hit OK. All right, so as you can see, you got elevation, voltage, we have all of our gauges and everything else. You can come over here, first thing, there's a little swap swine. You can swap it, so miles per hour is up here, RPM's down here. You hit it again, and then you obviously have your mile per hour RPM and your RPM gauge, like a tack. So first we're going to stay on this screen and we're going to look at what we can do with all these gauges. So you can actually go over here and adjust all these gauges. So you're going to come down here and there's a little settings bar. Click the settings, and then we're going to come up here and there's presets right here that you can go and click on, and it'll change it. So I'll go over here, so you have elevation, voltage, your direction, engine temp, all that, and you go down here. And then everything's going to be this way. And then you have this one, which is, the gauge that I prefer. And you have 4 different tabs that you can do, and with your big one. And then what you can do is you can come over here and you click on each one of these, right? And you can adjust them. So like, say this one's elevation. Say, okay, you know what? I want my fuel level to be there. Boom, there's my fuel level. Come over here, and I have 2 fuels. Now I can go over here, say we're on some bad snow, so I want engine temperature. I want to be able to see that really nice for me, so I can see how hot I'm getting or anything else. So down here, say I want to know what kind of elevation we're running. Boom, there's elevation. There's my battery voltage. We'll just go with trip, how far we've went. So we hit the trip right there. Boom, there's my trip mileage. Then you can go down here, hit OK. And then, like I said, you can adjust back and forth with this, and it's really, really cool. So that's really, really easy, like to adjust the screen how you want to play with the screen, which is awesome, great. And then you can also come over here, so you can have presets, right? So you have your 3 presets, and you can come over here and you hit to the left once we get out of this, and then it adjusts it right there. So you have your north, your engine, all that. You adjust it again, and you have all that. So it's really cool, and it goes back every time to whatever your preset was, and you can just swap through them. So you have 3 options. Now the next thing we're gonna go to, you also have a back button here, so if you want to go back to whatever you're doing, there's a Bluetooth. I already have Bluetooth up my phone. You can call people here. Since we're on it, we'll go to it, phone, and then you have all your calls and everything else, your contacts and your messages and all that other stuff. And then you hit this. So we were on gauges before, and now we're gonna go down and we can go to map. Now this is really cool. So you have your map, you can zoom in and out. It's really quick. As you can see, it's very responsive. And then you can go down and you can literally move all over with your little analog up here. You can move left, down, up, to the side. So that's really cool. And then what we can do on map, go back, you can actually click on something. So like We can zoom in a little bit, right? Oops, no, I don't want to zoom out, I want to zoom in. So you can zoom in, move down here, and there's some gas stations. You can click it, 6.6 miles, you can click it, and it actually has like a GPS. It'll tell you in what direction you need to go. So that's really cool too. And you hit X to get out of it. I'm not sure, one thing I'm not sure how to do, okay, you can go to group ride right here. So you can do a group ride and you can get into it, and you can set up through other people that have the 7S, and I think you can do it with the people that have the PID gauge. You can set up the ride command together. So if I had a sled with me, another rider, and he had, like, say, a VR1, on the screen it would tell me exactly how far away, how fast the person's moving, and what direction they are from me. So it's really cool. I wish I could show you that, guys, but I don't have, you know, another sled with me that can do it. But that is one thing that's very, very nice that they added. So if you are in a group and you want to know where people are, you can find them very easily. So, and you can switch all that. And then current ride, obviously I'm not riding, so we're gonna go back, but you can set waypoints, where you want to go, or maybe where you were. You can set waypoints on the map. So that's another really cool feature that they added. All right, now we're gonna go out of this. I already showed you phone, and then also it does have the music also, your current riding, all that stuff. You have your display modes. So you have night, you have your nighttime mode, you have your auto, which will adjust for you. There's a little sensor up here, and it'll adjust the lighting for you. And then you have your daytime, which obviously is what I'm doing right now. Now, it's really nice. So you have auto. Over here, you have more of your controls. So you have your fuel type right here. Very easy. You can switch non-ethanol, 91 non-ethanol, or non-premium ethanol. Right there, very, very easy. You just switch back and forth. So we're gonna go back to that. Let's go back in. And then over here. Now this is definitely gonna be a game changer in my book. So you can come over here and you can click on your heated grips, and it brings up your heated grip system. So as you can see, the heated grips this year are different, but they are very, very nice. They have a preset that you can do. So for me, I came in and I already adjusted my presets. I don't know how well this is gonna work out for me, but so low, I have the preset between 86 and 96. Medium, I put 96 to 106, and high, I went from 107 to 117. Now, if I was feeling like I really wanted to, I can actually go here, and I had it up to like 150 something. You can go and adjust all of these to however you want it. So if you really like your hands warm, you could set this like 100 to 110, say 110 to 120, and then 120 to like 130. So it looks like the max temperature is 158 is what we're going to be looking at. But you can adjust that how you like it, which is awesome. And they're, from what I heard, is they work really, really good. So they'll stay right in that range. So you're not going to get like that super, super cold feeling or that super, super hot feeling. And then you can go in, you know, here's another one, your all settings. This is your general settings. You know, you have your info, your total miles, your VIN number, your software, all that stuff. Then you go down here and you can adjust your units. So if you are in Canada and you like Celsius, you can go over here and you can click it so your temperature is going to be in Celsius. And then your speed, you can adjust it so you go from mile per hour to kilometer per hour. You know, you have your system info, which is all your firm version and all that stuff. And then you can come in here and you can update your software. And then also you have your update for trails and maps and everything else. And you have your USB cord, which is back behind here, which I showed in my last video, for any of that stuff that you need to do. And then we have your time. Come down here, very simple. You set your time from your GPS. So it already has my time zone for me and everything. And it's right to the time, like it's 3:09 currently. And then we come down here to the vehicle, and it's the same thing. I mean, you can come in here and you can do diagnostics, which the sled has to be running for the diagnostics to pop up. Then you have, once again, you have your heated grips that you can completely adjust. And then you have down here, you have your GPS status. So this will give you your longitude and latitude, exactly where you are, and this shows you all your satellites of where you are. And then it tells you the Saturday, the date. I'm not sure what these numbers are, but so as you can see over here, like I said, you can use pretty much all this stuff. I mean, this will bring your home button right here for easy access to get your home button. I mean, there's 3 different ways that you can actually use this 7S display. You can use this, see if you're left, you're right, all that for when you're in it. You have your back button right here, so you can hit back, whatever you want to do with that one. And then over here you have your up and down, so that can adjust also. You can go through stuff. You have your home button. And then you come over here to your handlebars, and you also once again have your up and down, so see how it's changing stuff. And then you have your button in the middle, and then you have your reverse still, your lights, and then you have back also, so you can go back to whatever you're doing on your handlebars. And then you have your 1, 2, 3 heated settings. All right guys, as you can see, that is how to use the 7S display by Polaris that they just added on the Matryx chassis. It's very, very good, very easy to use. I probably spent 15-20 minutes playing with it, and I pretty much could tell you exactly where everything was on the sled and how to adjust it for me. And you know, the gauges and the GPS and hooking up Bluetooth, everything is super simple. So let me know down below in the comments, what do you guys think about this new gauge? Do you think it's going to be the #1 gauge of the season? Because I think it's going to be for sure. Everything just works great. It's crisp. You can adjust it so easily. It's going to be a game changer. Polaris again has stepped up their game. I appreciate all the support, guys. It means the world to me. Like I said before, check out Rev Rider 550's channel, Mud Brass channel, and check out Snowmobile Sessions. On every Monday, we get on there, we talk about new sleds, talk about these new things, have little fan photo sessions, and just have a great time. And especially during snowmobile season, all the upcoming plans that we have and everything else. So once again, guys, I really appreciate all the support. Don't forget to subscribe, share the video, and like the video. Otherwise, guys, I love you guys, and I'll see you guys in the next one.